Hello Libra, how are you guys doing? This reading is for you. Okay. Okay. I feel like a lot of you have a decision to make. You have the Ace of Swords as the first energy that came out. Okay. So this is energy of something new, something balanced coming in. Something being communicated to you. You know, the crown on the top of this sword here, this person is holding their hands on the blade, which is something that you could do, but you have to be very, very careful. And also, you're probably not going to do that unless you're very comfortable around swords, You're a very skilled swordsman or swordswoman. And then there's the crown on the top. Something here that you're mastering feels like it has to do with relationships with other people, because you have this well in the Five of Pentacles here. So you may have escaped a situation, a circumstance where you were left out in the cold, somebody else left you out in the cold. You have this Page of Swords here. So are you wanting to know more information about this person that left you out in the cold, or they're definitely wanting to know more information about you? You have the High Priestess here. The High Priestess is telling me you know what you need to know to make this decision. You already know what you need to know to make this decision. Feels like you're going to focus on yourself at this time and create your own victory out of this circumstance that's been a long time coming. I feel like this person will keep looking back to you, though. It's like that's not going to change. But you don't see it in the beginning. You don't see it in the beginning necessarily. Some of you maybe right away they're letting you know. Okay. Some of you, it depends on what sign they are. They're hiding it more. Some people are very vocal, but it's like, it's kind of like the more they want it, the more vocal they are about wanting this to come back together, the more fake it feels. The more is it just because they're left out in the cold and they don't want to be there. They don't see another way to not be left out in the cold. It's just like questioning someone's motives is the energy behind this whole thing. But I feel like you already know the answer. You already know the action to take that would be justice for you. Let's see, I'm getting this all mixed up in here. Okay. You know the action to take. You have the Chariot and Justice. My hair's everywhere. What's going on? It's fine. The Chariot, it's like, you are blocked from seeing this need to move here in a different direction. The cycles of this whole thing are being revealed to you, and also how that reflects in other relationships as well. Because it's not just in this relationship. It's in relationships with friends. It's in relationships with family members here. It feels like you're, with this Ace of Swords being the first card out, you're getting your voice back here. It's like showing me the Little Mermaid, The Little Mermaid, she chose to give her voice away. She chose to say, I will give my voice away for love. Yes, because I love this person. I will do that. That was a choice that she made. Is that the choice that you really want to make here? Right? There's an ending to that. There's an ending to that. There's a seeing your own value, because the Queen of Pentacles, she knows her own value. You have the World card right after that. and the Tower. So it just keeps going. This just keeps going. This is inevitable. And you know, this person, you're going to see them as a blessing in a way because they made you realize by taking your own voice that you allowed it. You know? It's giving me like Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas vibes. You know, this person that made her, it's like, yeah, I'm happy I'm alive. You made me. That's the little guy in the wheelchair, if you've seen it. And he like sews together and makes Sally to a person. But he controls her completely. She doesn't have freedom to go anywhere, to do anything that she wants to do. And she's like feeding him and caring for him, and she's not allowed to have her own life. So she owes her life to him because he created her, but at the same time, she doesn't have a life. So what the heck is the point of that? And she finally, you know, she realizes this and she breaks away. But there was a point where she kept going back, and then, you know, in the movie they never really resolved, you know, but you assume that she's done with that and she's gonna, you know, she's in love with Jack, so she's gonna go. Anyways, it's something like that. You feel like you owe something to this person or to a lot of other people, and you're starting to see that you don't really, you know, because for that guy that made Sally, for him to make a creation and for her to have her own life, that's its own achievement. That's its own blessing for him. And then you can't hold people hostage to you for that. So there's something to this. Somebody was holding you hostage, and it could have been quite a few people. Could have been people with a kid too. And they feel like, oh, you owe me, you are obligated to do this, this, and this. Though there's an ending to this coming here. It's a realization of the cycles and an ending. And a quick recovery is the thing with this Tower and Judgment. This is a quick recovery to an ending. With the Death card in the World, that's ending. Done. And it's quick. You're like, I'm over it already. Like very fast moving. Look at this. You have the Chariot already. End and moving forward. The Two of Swords is a no. Done. You know, can be a decision that needs to be made here, but very quickly the decision is made. Move forward, Chariot. Could be a water sign here because, you know, you have Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. You know, you have Earth here. So that could be a Virgo, Taurus, Cap. It doesn't have to be. As far as multiple people that you allowed yourself to put you in this prison, and some of them you knew from childhood. Regardless, you're making the decision to say, I'm not sitting here anymore like this because I'm supposed to be like this. I'm supposed to be the Empress here. So, Hanged Man, you know, I see things differently now. You see it all with the Sun. The Sun is the opposite of the Moon card. So there is no illusions. There is no journey to go on. There is no confusion. You know. And then that's when Destiny comes in and you're moving towards calmer waters here. And then is there a love coming in? Someone sees something romantic here. You know, for some of you, it could be in a relationship and you need to stand up for yourself and say something because you've allowed your voice to be silenced. And once you do, if this person responds to it, okay, good. If they don't, okay, you have your answer. But you're going to find your joy and you're going to find a commitment. And it feels like You never really found someone that really commits. Like, they're halfway in the door, they're halfway out the door. You know? You're going to focus your energy on yourself. You have the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. So you have reasons to be, you know, you're successful. You have success here for you. And it could be success that has been a long time coming with this Nine of Pentacles. Because the Nine of Pentacles, you know, you see these vineyards. It's like acres and acres of grapevines that has been passed down from generation to generation to generation, you know. This didn't grow overnight. This is something that has been, you know, in some cases, decades upon decades upon decades, generation after generation, passing this down. It took that long to build this. So this could feel like it's a really, really long time coming, this success that you have. But you don't really see yourself as having this high status and enjoying it in the way that you could be enjoying it. But it feels like you're now going to move into that, or if you haven't seen the success of that and been able to enjoy it. Now, see, different perspective. You haven't been able to see that this is confirming that you haven't seen how much you shine, how much you are this Empress. It's kind of like you're an Empress, but you like walk around thinking you're a peasant or something. And everyone is like, how can you not see that you're an Empress? You know? And you're just like completely oblivious, you know? It's like peasant people line up over here. You're going in the line. Everyone's like, what are you doing over here? You're an Empress. Girl, get out. Go over there. Male or female, doesn't matter. Somebody sees. Somebody's gonna see. You have good news. You just do. Could be from an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, another Libra. Could be from another air sign, doesn't have to be. Somebody, there's something about missing freedom. Could be an earth sign that has made a choice to be free, and that now they are having to stand their ground, and they're manifesting something because they're not enjoying their freedom. So something happened between you and an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. There's something about not wanting to embrace this journey or this freedom or the journey. They're trying to get there. They're not there. Magician, Eight of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Somebody just they don't know how to be free. And they want this equal partnership here. Four of Wands. And the Emperor, they have a lot to offer. A lot to offer. Queen of Wands. It's like a very bold person. And maybe it seems like they're fine out there on their own, but I don't think that they're tired of being alone. This could be this person coming towards you, like they are on their own and they don't like it. They wanted freedom at a point and they lived the freedom life. And for a time, it was no longer fulfilling living this freedom life. But they still made the choice to go through with living the freedom life. And they wanted to manifest loving this free adventure, I don't have any roots, type thing, but it's just not sitting well. It's just not enough anymore. It's 8 cups and they want 8 cups. And the thing is there's 2 cups right here. And 8 plus 2 is 10. And that's the 10 of cups. And that's what they want. They want the 10 of cups. And I feel like they want it with you. I don't think you know this person. Oh, you could. You have justice here. You don't have to. Could be a Libra. Another Libra. I keep getting another Libra. Look at this. 10 of Cups. They want this. It could be a water sign really, because I keep getting Libra and Cups. So that would be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Don't get too attached to the signs. Anybody can be in any energy at any time. That's the thing. That's what we're doing here. We're not always just vibing in the same energy space, right? We would never learn. We would never grow. Feels like you're just in this kind of action energy. You have this. Look at this. Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. It's like you know your own worth and you're operating from that. You're moving forward with that. And it feels like you're going in a different direction. And there's people from your past that don't understand that. And they kind of feel like you're making a big mistake here. But their reign over your life has ended. King of Swords. This is where you're vibing now. This is where you should be vibing too. Taking your own authority into your own hands. And if there's something that you don't know, well, then you can learn it with this Page of Swords. You're not going to let that hold you back anymore. You're going to celebrate the wonder. You're learning how to celebrate this when there's something that comes up and you don't know the answer to it, right? But this 2 of Pentacles, that's indecision. That's a beautiful thing because now you have more to learn. You're embracing this unknown and indecision in a different way, whereas before it crippled you and now it's strengthening you. The way that it's like somebody who before everybody doubting you would send you into a whirlwind of thinking through this, I don't know what to do. But now it's motivating you, it's empowering you. You don't believe in me? You will see. I do. I know. You know which thoughts to trust and which thoughts to release and to let go of and to not build with, right? And other people are surprised by this. They don't know how to react to this, and it feels like you're just rushing forward where you have been blocked before. Could very well be a Cancer person that's coming in for you also. Okay, let's see. Love is definitely here for you, but also there's something even more profound here that is happening. This beautiful, beautiful change within you that is pulling this love in, just like drawing it in like the moon, draws on the ocean tides. It's something much more substantial going on here for you, Libra, that feels like something like this, something to this magnitude hasn't happened in your life in quite some time. It's been quite some time since something like this. There was like a harsh ending years ago, and nothing really since. I mean, yeah, things have happened, don't get me wrong, but it's like not, there's something here, you know. This is not a new chapter. This is a new book that you're like doing now. Yeah, look at it, look at it, look at it. It just wants to flow out. This 10 of Pentacles here. It's everything. That's everything. And the only other card flipped over is the 6 of Wands. So this is this victory that's going to turn into a legacy. That's going to turn into a way you live your life now. It's a whole other book. It's not, there is no going back to the other book. That's done. That's done. You know, you're being loyal to your own true self here. This is okay. We have 2 of Pentacles here. Why is this here again? Okay, the Moon and the Queen of Cups. Somebody's thinking about coming towards you. They're going to be after they meet you if they haven't met you yet. Could be a Cancer or a Pisces because of this Moon card. You know, Scorpio too, we have Queen of Cups. That's water energy. You could also be just like revealing emotions that have been hidden. You're revealing emotions that have been hidden. That you were thinking about revealing and you weren't sure. It's also like this feeling of falling, but the way you fall now is even different. It's 2 of Pentacles. It looks like she's about to fall, but you know, she didn't drop that pentacle. She caught it, and she's kind of flowing with the flow here of this ocean behind her, this water behind her. It's a different flow. It's almost kind of like, yeah, well, when I fall, you know, I just fall into a better situation. Whenever I slip, it's just, I turn it into something better for me. It's never a slip up. There's something going on with that here. And a recollection of not doing that in cycles past. You're seeing how you sabotaged yourself before. Look, with the Hermit and the 7 of Swords. That's sabotaging self. You see how you sabotaged yourself before. And because you see how you sabotaged yourself, now nobody can sabotage you. You see that coming from a mile away. Block. They can't touch you anymore. The power that people had over you, the devil, is blocked. This toxicity is not gonna happen anymore. Look, you're moving away from that. Moving away from it all with that Chariot and the Strength card. There is no turning back now. Ace of Cups. Could be a Leo. Doesn't have to be. But somebody is coming in that has some emotional strength and that wants to romance you. You know, they know how to control and pour their emotions in a direction with these 3 cards here. You know, the Strength card is all about taming that inner beast and how you're going to express your inner and interact with this outer world. And the Chariot is this fast-paced direction that you're going in, that it's balanced in this duality, right? No obstacles, no blocks. And then with the subject of love, this person knows how to go forward and express their innermost thoughts of love. And they want to pour that into you. Ace of Wands is passionate. This person knows how to have some passion. It's new. It feels very, very new. Yeah, you have the Page of Wands. This is a beautiful new adventure. A beautiful new adventure that both of you, it feels like you have been wanting and searching for. Trying to go for something, but there was no direction. There was no I'm just going to put down this burden, but I don't have a way yet. With this 10 of Cups in reverse and this 10 of Wands in reverse, it's like, yes, it's put down. Yes, this is what I want, but I don't know the direction to go in. Feeling this kind of like disappointment, but just pushing forward anyways. I'm just going to keep moving. And then you find it. They find it. You find it. It happens. It's kind of like you were discovering yourself, and as you find it, someone else finds themselves as well, but you guys find each other. You guys stumble into each other. You just bump into each other, and you're not even looking where you're going. You're focusing here, they're focusing here, and because you're not looking where you're going, you just bump heads, and then, it's a very interesting way. Protecting yourself, but still celebrating and still finding, your energy is focused on yourself, but you still go out and are around people. If that makes sense. And then that's how you're moving forward, learning and growing and kind of developing the self here. And then having this mastery of how you interact. Yeah, and then the way that he's just looking down with this 8, it's giving me 2 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles energy. Both of you just focusing your energy on yourself. What's next for me? What can I develop for me here? And then that's the way that this interaction comes about with this Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords is you. So it's like something developing here. Page of Pentacles is good news. So you have good news coming for you, especially when you're least expecting it, when you're focusing on yourself here, which is just a beautiful, beautiful way to be, because it's like you're achieving this Emperor status, There's something really wonderful that you're doing here, and it's doing because you put the work into yourself. So this is how this is coming about here. Really beautiful. Okay, I'm going to pull a charm for you. A butterfly. Ah! How cute. Can you see it? It's a butterfly. It's a beautiful butterfly. I mean, come on. Butterflies is transformation. You did the work. You made your cocoon. You ate all the little leaves you needed to eat. And now it's time to emerge as a butterfly. Is there a better way to describe self-transformation and finally reaching this point of, being this emperor, male or female, being the empress that came out earlier, being your full self and celebrating life, reaching this point that you're wanting to reach, and finding somebody else to share this with here for you. Okay. Thank you so much, Libra. Hopefully I will see you next time.